Hello, hello, is this on? Hopefully it is. Hi, welcome to Budget Save on Blog. I am Rachel. In today's video, we are gonna dive in. Wait, where's the camera? Over here? I'm like, hey guys, I'm back. I finally figured out how to line up the camera angles. Sorry about that. In today's video, we're going to dive into something that every millennial Latina should have in place, which is a 6 months emergency fund. And please don't freak out if you don't have a 6 months emergency fund yet. I also have a video on how to get a month ahead on bills, and I will link that down in the description below. In today's video, we're going to talk about 5 easy steps to help you build your emergency fund. Hi, welcome. Today we have some notes. So today we're going to talk about how to build your 6 months emergency fund, and having that financial cushion. It's a game changer. It brings you peace of mind and security to tackle anything that life throws at you. So just having that 6 months emergency fund parked in your high yield savings account is just gives you such a sense of accomplishment, security. You don't have to rely on credit card anymore. You rely on your own money, which is what we're going to tackle about today. All right, I think I just found the better angle to kind of vlog and talk with you today. So hopefully you like this angle better. It's a little less overwhelming. Imagine you having 6 months of emergency in the bank waiting for you if something unexpected happened, like you needed to replace all 4 tires in your car, if you had to, had a car accident and you need to tap into that, you need to pay for that deductible to get a rental or anything like that in the meantime. You wouldn't reach out for your credit card to pay for those $500 deductible or for those $600 tires. You would be, instead of panicking, you'd be like, oh, okay, I got this. I can breathe a little better. I can just become my own bank, save my own money, and pay for this something that came up, instead of relying on a credit card that charges interest of $29.99. Some credit cards are charging 35%. So this is where I want you guys to be at. All right, so how do you build this 6 months emergency fund? Step number 1 is to set up your savings goal. You'll have to come up with these numbers, and you can calculate this so easily by knowing exactly how much you spend each month. Think of rent, groceries, transportation, utilities, basically everything you need to live. Multiply that number times 6, and then that's your goal. You're first going to list out all the monthly expenses that you have ongoing in your household. You will list out your rent, transportation, groceries, utilities, basically everything you need to pay for every month, right? And then you just multiply that number times 6, and then that's your monthly goal, your savings goal that you're trying to get to. So you're basically trying to get 6 months ahead on bills. And if you haven't watched my how to get 1 month ahead on bills, I do have a video on that. I'm gonna try to link it here. You could totally learn how to get a month ahead on bills. If 6 months is a little overwhelming, you can at least try to get a month ahead on bills. I always would definitely start there. Next, automate your savings. Seriously, treat your savings like a bill that has to be paid every time you get paid. Set up automatic transfers from your checking account to your savings account each time you get paid. Start with whatever amount you can afford. Maybe it's $50, maybe $100, or even $20. It just adds up so quick. Number 3, cut back without sacrificing joy. So basically, I challenge you to save up for this emergency fund by cutting back on things that you don't love. So saving up for your emergency fund doesn't mean that you just cut on everything else, you know what I mean? Just look for small things that you can cut out of your monthly expenses. For example, if it's a subscription you've never used, or you forgot that you were signed up for this random app online, you can definitely cut that out. And then now that $5.99 or that $9.99 subscription, you could then reroute that money on that day that the bill will come out into your month ahead fund or into your 6 months emergency fund. So it's just thinking about small ways that you can trick yourself into saving more money. So definitely look for small ways that you can cut back, but it doesn't affect your mental well-being. Maybe you start brewing coffee at home, or like I said, you cancel some of these subscriptions that you didn't even know you were paying a month, You'd be surprised at how much money and how quickly you'll start stacking up those dollars. Number 4, find extra money. Think of ways you can bring in extra cash. Number 4, increase your income. Oh my gosh, I teach and preach this one. When we were paying off over $78,000 worth of debt, we increased our income. We were side hustling like crazy. This is how I started Budget Save and Blog, and started blogging, making money from that. But yeah, another way you can quickly build up your 6 months emergency fund is just to bring in extra cash. Side hustles like freelancing, gigs, you know, like Etsy shop, TikTok shop, selling items online, or even Facebook Marketplace, use things around the house. You could then use that cash to kind of like get you ahead, you know, and kickstart your savings account. So yeah, these will be so much fun. I mean, who doesn't want to make extra money, right? On the side. Lastly, protect that fund. Your emergency fund is for emergencies only. It's not for vacations, it's not for new gadgets, it's not for spontaneous shopping trips. Building your 6 months emergency fund isn't just a dream, it's something that you can start working towards today. It's not that hard. Remember the 4 steps you have to take? Number 1 is to have a clear, specific goal. Like how much money do you need for 6 months emergency? Only you know that number. Number 2, I forgot number 2. Automating your savings, making sure that you pay yourself first from each paycheck and that you automate that. Just create it as another bill you have to pay. Number 3, cut back on those small things, on those subscriptions you no longer use. And then number 4, it's to bring in extra income. That's it, you guys. You got this. Trust me, the peace of mind that brings in of having 6 months of an emergency fund, it's worth every sacrifice you do right now. So if you want to finish 2024 strong, definitely start your challenge today. I'll link it down below. If you're ready to get serious about your savings goals this year, download my free guide so that way you can map out a plan, a savings plan to help you triple your progress faster. You'll find it linked below. Comment fund if you're ready to take control of your finances. See you in the next video.